The involvement of the Irish during the time of the American Civil War. There were approximately 150,000 Irishmen who served in the Union forces and approximately 30 or 40,000 that served in the Confederate forces. The most famous Irish brigade is the 69th New York, whose flag is represented here. This is the flag of the 10th Tennessee, the Confederate, one of the Confederate regiments. Also pointed out in here are the two major battles that we see major Irish engagement. The first one being Murray's Heights in December of 1862. At the Battle of Fredericksburg at Murray's Heights, the 24th Georgia Confederate Infantry Brigade, Irish Brigade, actually ended up meeting the 69th New York, and so we had Irishmen fighting Irishmen. And then the other one that's showcased is the third day of Gettysburg, which was Pickett's Charge. On the third day of Pickett's Charge towards the Bloody Angle, the 8th Ohio, which was from our area, actually ended up firing into the side of Pickett's charge to help repulse them at the high water mark. For a more personal story, we talk about James O'Reilly, who was a captain of the 8th Ohio. And so the story goes that a couple days after the firing of Fort Sumter, in the Sunday newspapers after church, O'Reilly and a couple of his buddies found out that Fort Sumter had been bombarded. They immediately went to the Hibernian Guards, which was a local militia group, and signed the register to serve as an original 90-day recruit.
So there was a pretty healthy Irish population, Cuyahoga County at that time?
You have to remember, you had Irish Town Bend on the near west side, that a lot of them were coming in, and then as a result of the famine. And the other thing too that we need to remember is that a lot of men left Ireland after the 1840s when the unsuccessful uprising against the British. So a lot of gentlemen ended up leaving Ireland to go get military training outside with the hope of going back to Ireland.
Oh.
And it didn't pan out that way.
So what do you think people will learn from this Irish exhibit?
I hope that they realize that each of the people who served in the Civil War, regardless of their background, has a personal story to tell.